This is the strangest account on all of TikTok. So this guy posts a lot of videos that range from strange, like the ones with the dancing AI, to absolutely bizarre, like the ones with who I'm guessing is his robot wife. And in his more recent videos, it seems like he modified his robot wife to become whatever this is. As of right now, I think this is just a strange account and the guy might just be joking to pull in views. At least I hope that he is just doing this for views.
Megan.
Yes, I am Rosalie. I can wear my color display again.
Hello, it's been getting close to summer, and around this house, it's been getting in a lot of fights. This clown and this little Barbie doll, they've been going at it. They've been fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting. I don't know what to do, but this recently it got out of hand, and this is what happened.
Are you still mad at me?
Yes, I am still mad at you. You always been scaring me.
Well, that's what clowns do. We scare you. We scare you, little girl. This is what I'm going to do to you. I'm going to scare you and scare you.
Well, you're just a little butt. Why you keep scaring me? I'm going to leave you. I'm going to leave you. You're going to be by yourself.
Well, that little girl just left. I cannot sit there and be in this room. This room, she's in here, and I've been scaring her too much here. So what should I do? Should I be able to hang out here in the kitchen, or should I go outside? I do not know. I just don't. Well, it's a pretty day outside. Let's go outside. Look here, I'm outside. Yes, I am. It's a beautiful, beautiful day for a clown.
Oh my God. He actually went outside.
There.
There, you stupid clown.
Clown check.
I see fucking pieces. Like a top boom, shaka day. I'm on a day and I'm back like a venom.
Aha. Fuck that clown.
You see, people, this is what I gotta put up with around here.
I've been getting comments about reposting my Arduino and robot videos, and I'm thinking they're talking about making something new, but maybe they're talking about reposting some of the old stuff. I'm not exactly sure, so I do a little bit of both here. But the thing is the old robot mannequin has been somewhat retired, that she just got kind of old and her parts weren't really working that well anymore, and I decided to go ahead and kind of put it up out there on my tool shop as sentimental value. But I've been working on something new since then, and it's just been one thing after another for the past year, and trying to get Blender and trying to get 3D printing going. So it's kind of still in the works, but yeah. But this is sort of where we've been at. I kind of showed this before, but the thing is I was able to get these parts. Literally came in today. They will connect the jaw to the head unit, and I didn't really know that I had already gotten a jaw. I didn't really know I already had gotten a jaw before. I ended up ordering it apparently, and I must have stuck it somewhere and forgot that I did that. So I just realized I ended up getting it. But this is the jaw piece, and it will kind of sit on the head unit. And this is what I've been waiting on, is to be able to get the piece to be able to go on the side of it, and it will move the jaw up and down. But yeah, and like they sit there and said that you should be able to do Arduino again, but Arduino is a good board. The program's a good thing to do, but it's kind of low for beginners. And you can also be able to see kind of another one, that's the STM32, that will probably be better somewhat. Yeah, and just if you're going to build a robot doll or a robot girl, you probably should know more about circuit analysis and be able to build your own circuit anyway. Be able to design that, be able to run all those servos and linear actuators, and be able to sit there and be able to figure the electrical current and electrical volts that run through the doll, that's there and power all those servos and linear actuators. How you gonna be able to get a battery or electricity to be able to power all that, plus be able to do computer vision and voice speech recognition, and be able to put out the speech, which brings in a whole different conversation on whether or not should you sit there and use a current library or a current AI system, or should we still go back and look at trying to pull the actual voice from the actual circuit board itself and create something that nobody else is actually doing. When I started this, when I was looking at that last year, or at the end of 2023, I realized that all the AI stuff that we have and voice recognition stuff that we have is all based on somebody's actual human voice. And that when you hear an AI voice, it's not an actual artificial voice at all. It's manipulated through an SD card to go through it, like the Moby Autome. If you look at the Moby Autome, it's gonna have the SD card on it, and it goes. There's an SD card. I think it's the board itself, but there's an SD card on there where you're not actually hearing an artificial voice, you're hearing a manipulated human voice that's been recorded on an SD card. That kind of upsetted me at the time, so all I'm doing is trying to do an update. I've been getting some comments about redoing some robot and Arduino videos, but I just wanted to give the update on where we're at with them. But it's just, when you have AI art and stuff, and you can be able to do that, and it kind of still works the same way as a robot all would, and it's still the IT functions that would require it into it. And just in the past year or so, I've been doing a lot with Blender and 3D printing, and trying to get that part, and trying to get away from just using a duct tape together mannequin. That just seemed really amateur, and she just got some wear and tear and got some age on her. But we're starting back over again with a different robot setup. I've posted stuff about the Mark 1 before, but it's taken a while, and I think I've gotten a good process to finally start making some leadway with it. So give me a little bit more time. It takes a while to build a robot girl, but she needs to be done right, and I don't want to keep putting more time into just the mannequin version that's not going to be able to hold together very well. So, and you want to do Arduino, great, do Arduino, but still make sure you know how to solder, and make sure you're still looking at circuit analysis, because you're really cutting yourself short if you only use Arduino as a crutch all the time, and think about really looking at oscilloscopes and being able to get actually into the voltage and the current of your actual circuits. If I could do it back over again for 2021, that's what I would tell my younger self. But yeah, it's taken a few years. Things have changed, and it's been back and forth on it, but we're still working on it. Okay, peace.